year is 2008, and the world teeters on the brink of war. Radical ultranationalists have seized power in Moscow. Their goal, the re-establishment of the old Soviet Empire. Ukraine, Belarus, Kazakhstan. One by one, the nearby independent republics slip back into the Russian orbit. Russian tanks sit in the Caucasus Mountains and the Baltic forests, poised to strike to the south and east. The world holds its breath and waits. For one small group of elite soldiers, the war has already begun. U.S. Special Forces Group 5, 1st Battalion, D Company. Deployed on peacekeeping duty to the Republic of Georgia in the Caucasus, this handful of Green Berets represents the very tip of the spear, the first line of defense. Equipped with the latest battlefield technology and trained in the latest techniques of covert warfare, they strike, swiftly, silently, invisibly. They call themselves the Ghosts.
The obstacle course will teach you how to move through the world. Use the basic movement keys to move forward and back and side to side. Use the mouse to turn and look up and down. Hold down the run key to run. Press escape at any time to exit training. In addition to standing upright, you can crouch and go prone. When you're on the battlefield, keeping your head down is a good way to avoid getting shot, and your own shots will be more accurate if you're lying down. Practice changing your stance using the stance up and stance down keys. Go prone and crawl under the barbed wire. When you're standing still, you can peek around obstacles. Press the left and right peek keys and practice using the barrier. Remember, when you're standing still, you can peek around obstacles. Press the left and right peek keys and practice using the barrier. Remember, the smaller the open doors using the action key. Try to avoid standing directly in front of a door when you open it. Open doors using the action key. Try to avoid standing directly in front of a door when you open it. It makes you a prime target for whoever's on the other side. This is the small arms range. Here you'll learn how to fire a rifle and a pistol, how to switch weapons, reload and use a scope. Press escape at any time. The assault rifle is your primary infantry weapon. Aim at a target and press the fire key to shoot. Notice how the reticule changes size as you move and fire. The smaller the reticule, the more accurate your shot will be. Practice hitting the targets downrange. If you run out of bullets, change magazines with the reload key. Use the weapon mode key to switch between single shot and burst mode. The sniper rifle is equipped with a scope for long-range shots. Press the zoom key to cycle through the scope's zoom levels, or use the mouse wheel for continuous zoom control. Practice hitting the long-range targets. In addition to his primary weapon, every soldier can carry one secondary. You can switch between the primary and secondary by pressing the switch weapons key. Switch to the pistol and practice hitting the short-range targets. This is the grenade range. Here you'll learn how to throw hand grenades and fire a grenade. Tap the fire key to toss the grenade a short distance, or hold and release the key for a long throw. Notice that the reticule doesn't change size. Grenades will go exactly where you throw them, but you'll need to learn to take the arc of your throw into account. Practice lobbing. Tap the fire key to toss the grenade a short distance, or hold and release the key for a long throw. Notice that the reticule doesn't change size. Grenades will go exactly where you throw them, but you'll need to learn to take the arc of your throw into account. Practice lobbing grenades over the low wall in front of you, or hitting the targets in the far building. Press the fire key to launch a grenade. The standard grenade launcher needs to be reloaded after every shot. Grenades fired from grenade launchers explode on impact, so don't try to bounce them around corners. This is the rocket range. Here you'll learn how to fire anti-tank rockets. Notice how the rocket reticule differs from the rifle and grenade reticules. With rockets you can't fire the weapon until the reticule reaches its minimum size. Wait for the reticule to converge, then press the fire key. The standard rocket launcher needs to be reloaded after every shot. The only way to destroy a tank or other armoured vehicle is with an anti-tank rocket, so be sure to equip your team with them if the mission briefing indicates you're going up against armour. And remember that rockets have a backblast. If you fire a rocket when there are friendlies standing behind you, you'll take them out as well. This is the machine gun range. Here you'll learn how to fire a fixed machine gun. To use a fixed machine gun, stand in front of it and press the action key. Press the fire key to fire the machine gun. Notice that you don't have a targeting reticule. Use the tracers to walk your shots onto the target. Practice shooting at the targets down range. This is the demolitions range. Here you'll learn how to place a claymore anti-personnel mine and detonate it. This same technique is used for placing demolitions charges and battlefield sensors. Use the fire key to place the claymore in the center of the blast pit. Aim it toward the target dummies. It will face in the same direction you're facing when you place it. When the claymore is ready, move to the safety of the blast bunker for detonation. Press the fire key again to detonate the claymore. The trigger works at any range. Demolitions charges don't have triggers. They're set to go off on timers well after you're clear of the mission area. If a mission requires a demolitions charge to press the fire key again to detonate the claymore. The trigger works at any range. Demolitions charges don't have triggers. The route to the next training range is through this darkened hallway. Switch on your night vision goggles with the night vision key. Night vision is essential in low-light situations, but you'll see better in full illumination with it switched off. When you leave the darkened area, press the night vision key again to switch it off. This is the command range. Here you will learn how to use the command interface. The other soldiers in your platoon are in the courtyard below. Press the command key to call up the command interface. The interface will only stay up as long as you hold down the key. Your platoon is organized into 3 fire teams. You're in Fire Team Alpha. You can tell a fire team where to move by selecting it in the command interface and placing waypoints on the map. Use the left mouse button to add a waypoint and the right mouse button to remove it. Practice giving movement orders to Fire Team Bravo and Fire Team Charlie. Switch in and out of the command interface to watch them follow your orders.
On our way. In position. We're here.
If you hold the mouse button down while adding a waypoint, you'll see a firing arc. Moving the mouse changes the direction of the firing arc. You can use this to tell a fire team to direct their shots in a particular direction. This is the command range. Here you will
in position. We're here.
The buttons on the left side of the command interface determine each fire team's rules of engagement, or ROE. Using the movement ROE, you can order a fire team to hold, advance, or advance at all costs.
No fear.
Fire teams will automatically switch from advance to hold if they're in danger.
Roger that.
If you want to keep them moving no matter what, set them to advance at all. The combat ROE is used to set the aggression level of each fire team. Recon means the fire team will try to avoid contact with the enemy, but will return fire if attacked. Assault is the default.
Out of sight.
The fire team will engage any target. Click on the Soldier tab to switch to the Soldier interface. Here you can check on the stat. This is the command range. Here you will learn how to use the command interface to issue orders to the other soldiers of your platoon. Press Escape at any time to exit. This is the command range. Here you will learn how to use the command interface to issue orders to the other soldiers of your platoon. Press Escape at any time to exit training. This is the command range. Here you will learn how to use the command interface to issue orders to the other soldiers of your platoon. Press Escape at any time to exit training. This is the command range. Here you will learn how to use the command interface. This concludes your Ghost Recon basic training. Press Escape at any time to exit training.